Hi, this is Crystal, and I had one of my subs that is a nice sub. They comment on a regular basis, but they asked me if I could prove that I'm not a tranny. So I was like, okay. And I talked about, like I have papers that, like documentation from when I had my first daughter right here, and I talked about how they had to break my water and how I didn't dilate even though I was on Pitocin for 14 hours. But I mean, you can see right here, if I can move it, yeah, you can see the IV in my arm. You can see Lexi. You can see that I have a pointed chin and a double chin and a short neck, and that I don't have wide shoulders. You can see that I don't have any brow bone. My face was kind of broke out, but I guess the hormones, But yeah, that's me in the hospital when I had Lexi. Here's a photo from about 2016, and I've been different weights, but this was me in my IHOP uniform. And you can see that my hips are wide. You can see my Q angle there. You can see I don't have a brow bone, and that I have a pointed chin, and that I have very short arms. Like there's crotch level and there's my hand. So, yeah. This was a younger photo of me, but yeah, you can see I don't have a squared jaw. I have a soft jawline and no brow bone. This was me when I went to, this was homecoming when I was 16, and this is when I was swimming really hard, hours a day, lifting weights and everything. And it's like I still, even though my shoulders, it's like I swam the 500, which is 20 lengths of the pool in a race. And it's like I still have slumped shoulders, even though swimming and pulling, like the stroke, every stroke you do bulks up your shoulders. And you can see my collarbones are not even poking out like people you see on TV. They're just barely visible there and here. And it's like, yes, they are bulked up some. My shoulders were. Because if you think about it, think about doing freestyle in the pool. You put one hand up and then pull through and then the other. And so every stroke you do bulks up your shoulders, yet my shoulders are still sloping, even with all of that level of fitness and workout. Here is a photo of me where you can see, you can see how short my humerus bone is, and I'm pudgy, and you can see my short arms and my tiny hands. I do have some of the tiniest hands that you're going to see on anybody. I just do. But yeah. And you can see that I have a pointed chin and no brow bone even in this picture. And it looks like it had dust on it. But this is a photo of a photo. This is a photo of my wrist. And that was my Pandora bracelet. But you can see how tiny that is. And I mean, I took it, it was a close-up photo, but that doesn't look like a man's wrist. Here's a photo of me in a swimsuit. And you can see I don't have wide shoulders. You can see how freaking short my arms are. You can see that my hips are wide, even though I'm kind of standing sideways. You can see that where it indents is above where the navel would be, which is covered up, but you can see the indents. And I have huge thighs. Like, I'm not built I'm not built like a man. I'm sorry. I know people wish that I could be that they could call me a tranny, but you'd be hard pressed. Because there's no feature on me that even is, some females will come on and say they have a male digit ratio, or they have, I don't know, they have narrow hips or something. But if you look at this, that's not narrow hips at all. My hips are really wide. In fact, it's like my older daughter, Lexi, she wears a size 0. And it's like I can never fit a size any lower than a 5 because my hips were so wide, and they are. That's a photo of me and Daisy, but I mean, you can just look at me. I've got a vertical rectangular shaped forehead. I have no brow bone. I have a pointed chin. There's no cheekbones prominent at all. I have a flat face, and you can see it. And I have a widow's peak as well. Didn't even think of that. Here is, I took, and I put it as the thumbnail, but I crossed out my parents' names because that's not y'all's business. But, I mean, I know I'm a YouTube personality, so if people wanted to look me up, they could find me enough. And, yeah, you can look me up right here anyways, because that has my maiden name on it. But, and my birthday. But, yep, that's where I was born. And look at it. Sex, female. Okay? I mean, I don't know how, it was a single birth. I don't have a twin. Has my birthday on it. I don't know how much more, like, what else I could do to prove it to you. But I'm not a tranny. And if you think about it, someone that breaks down transgender, it would be crazy if, like, it would be just nuts if there was somebody that was a hidden transgender and then they were doing videos to break down transgenders. It's like, if somebody is living their life in deception, why would they be wanting to expose deception anyways? I've never understood why people would think that someone that's a hidden transgender would be breaking them down. But in any case, hope y'all have a great day.